a good book for Halloween. It's called This Book is Haunted by Joanne Rockland. I'm ready for Halloween. This book is haunted by me. Wait, do not close this book. I will not scare you much. I know you like stories. I will tell you some scary ones. "105 Windy Street. On Halloween Eve, Pam and Flo put on their costumes. We need bigger bags for our candy, said Pam. Much bigger, said Flo. Pam and Flo found 2 great big bags. Be home by 7 o'clock, said their mother. Candy sweet, candy chewy, candy sweet, candy gooey, sang Pam and Flo. The girls knocked on door after door. Trick or treat, they said. People put candy into their great big bags. After a while, Flo looked at her watch. It's 7 o'clock. We should go home now, Flo said. But our bags are not full. I want more candy, said Pam. Okay, said Flo, let's try one more house. Pam and Flo knocked at 105 Windy Street. A witch and a ghost opened the door. Neat costumes, said Pam. I'm glad you think so, said the ghost. Trick or treat, asked Flo. We have no treats, said the witch, but we know some tricks, said the ghost. Watch this. Eek! Shouted Pam and Flo. They dropped their great big bags of candy and ran all the way home. Candy sweet, candy chewy, candy sweet, candy gooey, sang the witch and the ghost. That was scary. Here's another one called Baby Bibble. Sally Bibble loved to draw every single thing she saw. Baby Bibble loved to scribble. Halloween sky, Halloween moon, skeletons, goblins, witch on a broom, vampires, ghosts, big black cat. Sally Bibble drew all that. Next, she took a special pen and she counted 1 to 10. Then Sally drew a little scribble that looked a lot like Baby Bibble. They never found her baby sister. Sally Bibble hardly missed her. Here's one called Tap, Tap, Tap. Do you hear that? Asked one brother to another. Hear what? Hear that. Tappity, 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 tap. What could it be? Asked the smaller of the two. Well, said the bigger brother, it could be a skeleton coming after you. Or it could be a mummy waking up from a nap, looking for a snack. Tap, tap, tap. What could that be? Asked the smaller of the two. Well, said the bigger brother, it could be a monster tapping with its claw. The scariest monster you ever saw. Tappity tap. The big brother said, It doesn't scare me. It's just a little branch from the apple tree. Just a little branch from the apple tree, asked the smaller brother. Snap. He snaps the branch off. See, said the big brother, just a little branch from the apple tree. The smaller brother said good night. The bigger brother said, "Sleep tight." Tap, tap, tap. This is another one called House for Rent. "What a nice house," said Mrs. Green. "Let's rent it," said Mr. Green. "That house is haunted," said a man. "Silly," said Mrs. Green. "There's no such thing as a haunted house." "Oh no, listen to this," said the man. "Hello," shouted the man. "Hello," something shouted back. "That is just an echo," said Mrs. Green. "All empty houses have echoes." The next day the movers came. "The sofa and the chair go here," said Mr. Green. "Go here," said the echo. "The table and the stove go there," said Mrs. Green. "Go there," said the echo. "The bed and the lamp go here," said Mr. Green. "Go here," said the echo. "And all of the books go here and there," said Mrs. Green. "Go here and there," said the echo. "Now our house is not empty," said Mrs. Green. "No more echoes," said Mr. Green. "What a nice house," said Mrs. Green. "I think so too," said the echo. I got another story for you as soon as the dog... Oh, you know what? I think Chewy is here making a delivery, so the dogs are going crazy. I have couple more stories. I'll be back with more. Now, where were we? Continuing on with the book. This book is haunted. A Halloween special by Grandma. This story's called Witch's Stew. Dead black bugs, pickles and glue, skeleton bones, a pumpkin head too, monster's teeth, a smelly old shoe, all in a pot for a witch's stew. Slurp, delicious. Now all we need is someone like you. To help us eat our witch's stew. This is the story of Bill. Once there was a boy named Bill. Bill was mean. He stole desserts. He hogged the TV. He never shared the sofa with his sister. She had to sit on the floor. Bill's sister was reading a library book. It was due back on October 31st. "This book is scary," said Bill's sister. Bill stole the book. He read it that night. "This book is not so scary," he said. Bill hid the book under his bed. On October 31st, Bill's sister asked, "Where is my book?" "Who knows?" said Bill. "My book is due," said his sister. "Who cares?" said Bill. Bill dressed like a pirate for Halloween. He came home with lots of candy. He ate all of it that night. He ate most of his sister's too. Then he went to bed. How rude. Suddenly, Bill heard something. "My book is due," whispered a voice in the dark room. "Who cares?" said Bill. "My book is due," said the voice again. Bill shivered. He quivered. "Who's under my bed?" Bill asked. "My book is due," shouted the voice. It was a creepy, weepy voice. Bill put his pillow over his head. "Who are you?" Bill cried. "I am a ghost, and my book is due," Who will return it? Howled the voice. I will, said Bill. The next morning before breakfast, Bill ran to the library in his pajamas. Here I am again in your book. Wait, do not close it. Why don't you read it again? Or maybe you could share it with a friend. Maybe you could tell me a story or two. Ghosts get lonely, you know. So I hope this is not the end. That was fun. Happy Halloween. Love you. Boo.